Fans of General Hospital construct a theory about Drew Kane during an unpopular storyline. This week's General Hospital episode may be best described as frustrating, as several viewers expressed that they had to turn off a certain episode because it was too much. The relationship between Sidwell and Natalia is essentially over. Sonny is in danger without even realizing it, and Lulu will probably be involved once more. Let's talk about what transpired in Port Charles. Is the actual Drew Quartermain going to get up? I mentioned the fan idea that Drew is not Drew in last week's column. Viewers assume the doctor will discover he is a fake because of his total character transformation and Portia's examination of his medical records. But who might he be, and how? It is commonly believed that following the shower attack in Pentonville, Drew was exchanged. In fact, everyone noticed that Drew had changed after that. He had grown irate and resentful. Who would want to switch Drews, though? Sidwell wasn't even on the map back then, and since Cyrus is no longer, there is no reason to bring his ghost back to life. The WSB is interested in Professor Dalton. Therefore, there might be a connection. Dalton checked into a hospital's guarded lab in Friday's episode. It would be a means of rescuing Drew's character, who, as I previously suggested, had gone too far with the Quartermain crypt ruse. Furthermore, would the real Drew truly disrupt the last resting place of his father and grandparents? Would he truly be unfaithful to Monica, the person who introduced him to the family? Where is the real Drew, and who is the imposter if Drew isn't Drew? Since Alexis has recently expressed her concerns about her granddaughter and Drew's decisions about her, if Drew is indeed dead, it would open the door for Scout to be extradited from under him. The women in Drew's life have always taken precedence over poor Scout. Carly first, then Willow and her children. We can only hope Willow is on birth control if this isn't Drew. She had better be taking birth control, even if it's Drew. Viewers all agree that this political story is terrible, regardless of whether he is the genuine Drew or not. The last thing we want is to watch political squabbles and dishonest politicians on our soap opera, because many of us are already tired of them in real life. On Wednesday's recap, readers said that Ezra was too much to handle and that they had to stop watching the show. Drew is putting himself in a position to rule all of Port Charles by destroying Sonny's peers and attempting to install Ezra as mayor. Thus, we return to the hypothesis that he is not Drew, who from Port Charles's history may want to be the city's leader. Other thoughts on the storyline? Nobody will be happy if Alexis doesn't commit to Christina and pay off Ava. Her law license has already been revoked once. Is she interested in a permanent disbarment? Sonny becomes apprehensive, despite Carly, Felicia, and others pointing him that removing his piercings would be a simple way for him to leave the mob. But just a few months ago, Sonny was working on a plan for him and Jason to leave. Writers, did we forget that? It could not have happened to a more worthy person that Natalia ended up on everyone's naughty list, but now Sidwell is the only person supporting her. The situation is not favorable. It is awful news for Sonny because she betrayed his confidence by telling her ex that the Dawn requires open heart surgery. Jason and all of his finest men should be watching over that operating room, but I suspect Jens will find a way to see the doctor. Professor Henry Dalton, a renowned environmental physicist, was finally introduced to us. I still think Emma will be recruited into the WSB by Joss, Vaughn, and Brennan because she appears to be more likely than Joss to become his research assistant. General Hospital, we understand. Molly and Cody are being thrown together by you. However, I didn't like Cody riding a horse to help Molly when she had a flat tire. We're talking about Molly here. Molly is a fantastic feminist. When Gio revealed that Dante was born in Los Angeles during his birthday celebration, Lulu's expression said it all. She broke her vow to keep Dante in the dark about his son and just stopped talking about it. Finally, who doesn't believe that the jock will become paralyzed or somehow damaged as a result of the surgery after Portia told Kai that it was not just dangerous, but also unlikely to be successful? Does anyone care to? That concludes the column for this week. These are just my ideas and opinions as always. Post yours in the comments section. After Natalia betrays Sonny's trust, Jordan breaks up with Isaiah. Donna is brought home to Carly's by Sonny. Donna tells her mother about Rocco's dispute, Dante's party, and how Daddy must stay at home and miss it. Carly asks Sonny whether Laura is the reason he missed Rocco's big night after Donna leaves. Sonny acknowledges that it does, and he is aware that Laura is at risk because of their relationship. Carly believes that he is doing morally, and that he should move aside from Laura if he wishes to assist her. Carly advises Sonny to let the vote take place and not oppose it, even if he doesn't want to discuss the referendum. He can live without the peers, in her opinion. Sonny claims that if he lets this go, his adversaries will believe he is weak, and she is aware of how harmful it can be. Carly thinks he must be able to demonstrate his strength to his adversaries in another way. Sonny cites Michael's burns as evidence that their family's safety comes above his desire to confront Laura. Additionally, he opens out about his heart issues, which he has to conceal. Shocked, Carly asks, who knows about his heart? He mentions Natalia, Isaiah, Christina, Dante, and Brick. Carly is shocked that she told Natalia. Sonny clarifies that he no longer trusts her since she discovered him having an attack. He tells her about Natalia's relationship with Sidwell and how Brick connected him with a physician in Los Angeles. Carly is adamant that she will accompany him to the procedure. Joss is investigating. Emma, who is set to begin her court-mandated community service, is with Anna in the hospital. After their meeting, Felicia drives Emma to her first job. Later, Felicia and Anna discuss Mac's worries that this referendum would force Laura out of government and jeopardize Anna's job. Anna is aware of this, and the ADA is also closely monitoring her. Isaiah examines Joss's ankle in an examination room. She says she rolled it on an Easter Island walk. Isaiah says she needs to keep off her ankle and do physical therapy for 6 weeks. Later on, Joss encounters Emma, who is a bit of a mess. Emma recalls that the children transformed her into a canvas while she assisted with art therapy. Emma claims this is her community service for what transpired with the crypt, but Joss is amazed that she has the time to serve. Community service, in Joss' opinion, is a bit severe for a protest. Joss is shocked to learn that Emma, of all people, has a troubled history after she reveals that she has some priors. Emma points out that not everyone can purchase their way out of problems with a father. Emma removes her hair to remove the gum. Joss follows Professor Dalton after spotting him exit the elevator carrying a metal bag. After scanning a card, he enters a secure, closed chamber that is reserved for authorized research staff. Joss keeps pursuing him when he exits the lab. She texts Vaughn about their friend from PCU after he leaves GH. After getting back in touch with Anna and Felicia, Emma gets her next assignment, teaching a papier-mâché class. Felicia and Anna carry on discussing ADA Turner when Emma leaves. According to Anna, Turner is treating her preferentially because she believes Jason killed Cyrus. Although Felicia acknowledges that she wouldn't stand in for him, she does offer Jason preferential treatment. Anna claims that she has told Jason that she will not turn a blind eye if she finds evidence that he committed a crime. Felicia points out that since Robert isn't there to defend Anna, it is more crucial than ever that Laura stays mayor. Jason appears moved to see the baby and goes with Sasha to her scan. When the baby is nearly developed, Sasha is overjoyed. When Jason requests permission to send one of the pictures to Michael, Sasha inquires as to why. He believed that seeing that she and the child are doing well will aid in his recuperation. Since she doesn't want Michael to be more involved than necessary, Sasha begs that he consider it. However, she expresses gratitude to Jason for coming today. Brooke Lynn and Maxie receive startling information. Lucy tells Maxie and Brooke Lynn over the phone at Deception that their wrinkle cream is selling like crazy at the stores Natalie opened in Los Angeles. Even though it's only the second quarter, according to Brooke Lynn, they are profitable. Lucy claims that Sidwell is solely responsible. Brooke Lynn and Maxie are perplexed since there is still work to be done after Lucy says she must leave and leaves. Later, Jason visits Maxie and Brooke Lynn because Sonny instructed him to inform them that their business might be in danger because Natalia has been deceiving them for months. Jen Sidwell is her former spouse. When Brooke Lynn questions if Sonny was aware of this the entire time, Jason responds that he only recently learned about it. Maxie doesn't care what Sasha says about Sidwell. She believes they shouldn't have trusted him. She will never again collaborate with him. What did Sasha say? Jason asks. Maxie offers him the brief explanation that Sasha said she was okay with them working with Sidwell and that the kidnapping was all about Holly. Maxie is determined to break their agreement after Jason leaves, saying that nothing is set in stone. After calling Anna, who shows there, Maxie updates her on Sidwell and Natalia. Anna tells Maxie that it's not a good idea to throw Sidwell out because of Lucy. They should wait, she says. She'll take care of things. Lucy is too fond of Sidwell. Jordan receives an offer from Sidwell. Jordan and Sidwell meet in Windermere to talk about his ambiguous employment offer. He says she is free to choose her own title, but he needs her to speak for him at Port Charles. Some of the most powerful people in the community, including Laura, Anna, and Drew, are her pals. Jordan points out that she and Drew are no longer friends and that he cannot adequately compensate her to make amends. According to Sidwell, they ought to have Drew on their side because he is a strong man. She would also be able to watch him with this new employment. Is there a contract, he asks? The generous contract will be reviewed by her lawyer. She won't have much time for a personal life because Sidwell will be quite demanding on her time, intellect, and energy. Lucy is startled. When Lucy arrives, she questions Jordan's purpose. Jordan is coming to work for him, Sidwell explains. Jordan observes that although she hasn't responded yet, Jens is certain that she will. Jordan departs. He heard her cream sold out, according to Sidwell. She says they have orders up to their eyeballs and gives him a sample of their new cream along with his zincite. She has brought Natalia over and says they need to talk business. That makes Jens very happy because Natalia has always had a great business sense. Lucy asks, perplexed, always. Jens discloses that his ex-wife is Natalia. Jens thought Natalia would inform them when they first met, and Lucy is shocked. But going forward, he wanted to make sure he was completely honest with her. When Natalia shows up, Lucy questions her about why she kept her marriage to Jens a secret. Natalia was going to notify them when Sidwell visited the area, because she didn't think it was important. Lucy is reassured by Sidwell that he feels at ease working with Natalia, and that they can go with this since their marriage ended a long time ago. Lucy informs Natalia that her time at Deception is coming to an end, and that Tracy never intended for her to be on board. Natalia is upset with Sidwell for telling Lucy, and Lucy storms away. She adds that Sonny is out for blood and is aware of it. Jens inquires about Corintho's response. She claims that Sonny severed their business ties. She was appointed CFO of Deception by Sonny. Jens believes it's over and inquires as to if this relationship was the reason she and Sonny visited a cardiologist in Los Angeles. She finds it unbelievable that he is following her. Now that Sonny will see she's out at Deception, Jens claims he's the only one who can keep her safe. He needs certain information before he can assist her in staying. He can attempt to patch things up between her and Marco, even if he is aware that their reunion did not go well. He will assist her if you assist him. Seidel is informed by Natalia that Sonny requires open-heart surgery. Sasha's journey to courtemain status. Olivia asks Sasha how long she would like to take her maternity leave after she gets home. Sasha hadn't considered it. How does it feel to be unemployed and live here? Olivia advises against worrying over that. She is adored by all, gets along well with the children, and even disciplines Tracy. According to Olivia, she will soon be a true courtemain. Sasha inquires as to whether she says such solely because of her child. Olivia, who married into the family, understands her feelings. Although she sent her a note greeting her and Leo to the family, she believed Tracy, who did not attend the wedding, was boycotting it. Sasha is taken aback by Tracy's warmth and sympathy when she shows her the note. Olivia claims that she consults this letter every time this family pushes her to the limit. Sasha is now considered a member of the Courtemain family, which is something they earned. Later, Jason comes back and questions Sasha about how she could have sold out to Sidwell. Declare it isn't okay, Jordan. Jordan tells Isaiah about her new position as COO for Sidwell's company when she visits him at the hospital. You can't be serious, he tells her. Isaiah believes this is putting her in even greater risk. But what if he is playing her? She is in a position to take down Sidwell since she believes he likes her. What about what we have? Asks Isaiah. According to Jordan, it must end. Lucas confronts Marco on the upcoming General Hospital, and Sidwell counsels Alexis. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.